How to open a profitable trade, what is a stop loss and how to calculate it, and am I doing everything correctly? In this short video, I will demonstrate in practice the old way a trader makes to make a profit. I will give you step-by-step instructions of what and how to do. Also, I share with you the strategy and automatic indicators which brought me so much profit last week. You don't have to spend 3 hours just to watch the video. I will only talk about the most important things. My name is Caleb. Let's go. I'll show you just 4 tools, which will be more than enough at the beginning to open trades even from your phone and make money on it. What are we going to learn? The first, how to find a potential profitable situation, what sites and what tools to use for analytics. The second, we will understand where to open trades with favorable conditions, what broker and what application we will need for this. And the third, how to open a position according to all the rules. I mean, how to calculate the position volume, your risk and profit. It is not necessary to have 10 monitors behind your back to earn several times more than your basic salary. Even 3-4 trades per week will be enough. You can both trade on the signals of professionals and directly automatically copy, for example, my trades. I give such an opportunity to everyone who wants to do this. You just need to write me from the link in the description. So the third thing, of course, we will need to create an account in professional broker, which gives us the opportunity to make transactions on the Forex. Because through brokers, we make various transactions. I trade here because it is a very convenient platform, especially for beginners, where you will definitely not be confused by the functionality. In addition, there is an opportunity here to automatically copy my trades. You can basically use any of the other brokers. I guess there is no point to show you in the process of registration, because for this video it will be unnecessary information. So of course we can make trades with the help of any online terminal which is provided by brokers, but I still recommend to use MetaTrader 4. This app allows you to open trades also from your phone. You just need to enter it. Just click plus, then select the server of your broker, enter login and password from your account which you created on the broker, and after that we can open trades. The next tool is a TradingView website, where we will add 2 simple but very effective indicators for analytics, which practically do all the work for you. Here we also go through registration, create a free account. It will allow us to add the first free indicator. So let's start to find potentially profitable situations. I will tell you one model which you can use in your trading because it is quite simple to understand and very effective. If we take a look at this chart on this asset, all of you will notice that we have very strong downward movement here, but we realize that the chart cannot fall forever. Sooner or later we will have some kind of reversal. So then we can look for positions to enter the upside, because probably in this area while we were falling we opened and we left behind a huge number of uncovered imbalances. I mean untraded zones, which we will be the target when the chart finally turns around. And to find the entry point and understand the potential zone where the price of this asset can come, I use the next tools. So we go to the indicators section. Here we will add the RSI Divergence indicator. This indicator will help us to confirm with confirmation of our entry point, and then we simply draw a trend line. We can turn on a line chart if you prefer, and we draw the trend line through the maximum number of touches with the price. So here we have a global trend line. Let's make it red. Then we have a second trend line and we draw it through this top. So we only need 2 touches to draw the trend line. We also have another trend line, and they all tend to go downwards. The angle of attack, I mean the angle of our chart's fall, it's getting sharper and sharper, but sooner or later this fall will stop. And here I think we can also draw a trend line through the maximum number of touches points with the price. Further, we wait for the chart to finally break through and test the trend line. So we have a breakdown and retest. We have a trend line. We have been basing on it for a long time, and now we have broken it, tested, and our next goal is to break or test the next trend line. Perfectly for us will be to find the maximum number of touches points. This trend line will be as good as possible in terms of working out, and then we switch to the lower time frame in order to find here divergence of the RSI indicator. Let me explain to you what divergence is. It is a divergence between the chart and the oscillator, and now I will show you how it looks like. Here we are comparing 2 tops or 2 local values. We can see that in this case the chart is going down while the indicator is going up. Because of this, because the chart is declining and the indicator is growing, we have a divergence. And this divergence is, of course, bullish. It either precedes a correction or a complete reversal, but the divergence is an extremely important moment to confirm or find an entry point. So now we're going to skip a little bit. Finally, we have confirmation of the divergence. Here, of course, it is not as clear as in two previous examples, but still we have an update. And here the RSI indicator starts to grow. Because the chart follows the RSI indicator, we have a confirmation of the entry point to the upside. And now we add another indicator, which will analyze all the places where we did not have a trade. And these places will potentially be our target for closing the trade. Let's turn on the imbalance zone indicator. Here we mark the widest non-overlapped places. First of all, it is this target, but we have almost already reached it. So let's mark this area at the first target for our trade. We will also mark this non-overlapped area where the price is likely to aim at. But there are also huge areas above. This indicator we use just to don't have to look for it manually. Let's open it up. Here are our first targets to enter the trade. Next, let's decide of the size of the position and the specific values to take profit and stop loss. We've opened the position on the retest. Let's say we opened it somewhere here according to the spread. So we set the stop loss either for the minimum local value right here, or we start from the target to which the price can come. I trade with a risk of 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 minimum, which means that the size of our profit overlaps, in this case, at least 2-3 of our losses. The risk to profit ratio is a good enough ratio, so I can even put the stop loss somewhere lower. I just won't get accidentally caught by some squeeze. We have decided on the position. Now let's calculate its size. To do this, we go to the babypips.com. Here we go to Tools, then open Position Size Calculator and choose the currency pair on which we are trading. Then the calculator asks us to enter the value of this currency pair. We carefully enter it. The balance of my account, for example, is 10,000. I always put the risk on the trade equals 10%. During this trade, I'm already to lose 1,000, but I'm ready to earn 2,000 or 3,000. Stop loss, we always look at this value. It is 93 points, so we enter here the value of 93. Then click to calculate, and it turns out that we have a standard lot. We often don't pay attention to the rest, because the standard lot is 0.92, so we can put 1 or 0.93 here, as you want. To open a position, we go to the MetaTrader platform for trading, then click on plus, add the currency headlight we are going to trade on. So here we have added it. Then click on the trade button here, and we open a position at the market price because we are entering with you right now. So this means that if we press the buy button by the market order, we will open it at the currency price anyway. If you need a pending trade or you want to open, for example, at a different price, then we choose buy limit or sell limit. So here I choose market order, then enter here the value of our lot. I mean the size of the position. So we have decided the stop loss, it is this value. We also enter it here. And also we have decided the take profit. This is our nearest target. And after that, we just click buy using the market price and we open a position. Now let's just see how this trade works. So here we have another breakdown and retest of the trend line. Another breakdown retest. One more time we test the trend line. And now our trade is closed at our nearest target. This is a very simple trade. You can find a huge number of such examples on the younger time frames, let's say 15 or 30 minutes. The most important thing is to find an uptrend or downtrend. Then draw trend lines, wait for the breakdown of these trend lines, well, and of course, correctly place your position. By the way, I published this trade in my Telegram channel. I had an open position on the trade. You will see the results on your screen. I recommend you to consolidate this information step by step right after watching this video. Trust me, it's not as difficult as it seems. If you are afraid to open trades by your own analysis at the beginning, you can use my free signals, which are published in my Telegram channel from the link in the description. If you still realize that this is not your thing, but you want to earn, it's not a problem, because you can just automatically copy my trades by connecting to my account. How to do it? Just write to me and I will tell you everything. Thank you for watching this video. Good luck to everyone.